Hello Cancer gang, welcome to your reading. So for today I am doing something different. I'm going to be doing some mediumship reading for you, and this is regarding your loved ones that have passed over. So I have done some meditation and some grounding before I have put on this video to record. So let's have a look who's coming in for you then. Okay, so first name that's coming through is a Spencer. I got a place called Caerphilly. It's mentions about roses. Okay, angels, guides, spirit guides, please come forwards for Cancer's reading. Some mediumship readings for them, please. For the loved ones that have passed on. Okay, so we've got the name Rob or Robert coming through here. Someone was dyslexic. It mentions about someone that's dyslexic. So either you're dyslexic or this person was dyslexic when they were alive. Cancer's loved ones. Tell me about Cancer's loved ones before they passed over. Okay, so we have a mother that's coming through. There was vows that was made. There is to have trust and faith. Okay, so when I was looking at this card, I had the name Angela come through here. And Bobby. We have a ship, so you put your loved one may have had a ship ornament, or used to go on ships or worked on the ships. It's very significant to do with a ship here. Got the place of Cancun coming through this one as well. So this person was an orphan. Got the name Bridget coming through here as well. Got the name Toby here. I can see a male. I say he's in his mid-30s. I've got a number 35 coming through. And I can see a male, like he's in like a light brown to nude colour clothing on. And he's like sat by a riverbed. So maybe this male worked on a ship or had a boat. Okay, so we have finances. So this person had some finances. Maybe they've left something in their will for you. Okay, so we've got Atlantis. With Atlantis, they may have passed over, they may have drowned. So it's water, and water here with the ships. And it could have been something to do with money involvements. Okay, so we did have persecution and inquisition that was involved. Okay, so they did have some health issues here. There was a sense of leaving or went on a travel. there was a sense of some transportation. So maybe there was an emergency with their health and they had to leave a certain place and they got transported. So this person may have been like a woodworker, a builder or something along them lines. They may have been a monk or a nun, or they've encountered one. They was living very communally. Got the name Barbara coming through. So you have the karmic relationship. So this person may have worked in the Navy or in the Army or during the war. I just add the disease, not disease, it's like an illness, Asperger's or something like it's called. So they may have had Asperger. There was some food and hunger. So I feel like they wasn't eating enough, or coming to the end of their life, like eating and drinking habits was declining. They may have been a Celtic, so they may have got buried. They may have had like a cross put on their grave. So it's very significant. A cross is very significant here. May have got a cross necklace. So we have Greco-Roman, so they may have been a Roman, like could be a Roman Catholic, or lived in Rome. They may have been a medicine man or woman, or it could have been like a doctor or a nurse. They may have either lived in Egypt or went abroad to Egypt and something happened there, or they encountered a medicine man or woman there. Got the name Judy coming through with this Egypt card. And the name Bron or Bronze. Bronze or Brunts. And I got the word putrid. Putrid for some reason. They may have been involved in the arts, like they may have been a musician, or they went somewhere where there was like music being played. They're a spouse, or your spouse. And I just had them saying, remember the good times we shared. There's a father here. Got Berwyn coming with this one. Berwyn. I just keep adding the name Bronze. Never heard the name Bronze before, but I got Bronze coming through. Got the name Bradley coming through as soon as I picked this one up. So they may have been very spiritual, or they delved into religion. They may be religious. Got the name Marcus coming through here, and Marco, so maybe a nickname Marco. Got the name Bernice. So you have angels, so they're with the angels, and for some of them I feel as if though they had some like decorating or decor with angels, or they had something with angel on it, or you had something off them with the angel. There's a significant to an angel here. Someone is British, because I got British coming through. I can also see the Union Jack flag coming through here as well. For the name Morgana. Okay, so they may have lived on a farm. So we've got a farm card. So they may have lived on a farm or worked on a farm. Got the name Gerald coming through with the farm. And Corey. Name Corey coming through. Okay, so we got Asia. So they may have been Asian or lived out in Asia. Or like worship Buddha. Got the name Lucy Lou coming through here. Okay, so they may have been a native. And we got unrequited love, so I feel like this is like an ex-partner. It's like an ex-partner coming here. And I've got the name Valerie come through with this one. Valerie, and I got Bert. And Chris. Nancy. And Bill. And then I've got 8 TH. And I've got May. Got the name Mary coming through here as well. Okay, we have a baby, so either you had miscarried, or you know someone that lost the baby that's coming through here. I got the name Jacob coming through with this card. I will go back over the cards as well to see if I can tune into any more energies. Got Jude, named Jude. Got Polly and Percy coming through. Got Pilgrim, so maybe there was a pilgrim. I've got 1800s coming through here as well. Okay, so we have a house. So either they died in a house, or they have like a house, a family home have been come down in generations, so you may be living in their home. Got the name Christine with this house card. I'll put it on you for now. Got someone that was a builder that's coming through. Someone was a builder, and I can hear someone mentioning about falling down steps, and it says something about a broken back, a broken bone. Okay, so there is a main female that residing in this house. Okay, so they may have been a thief, or they encountered a thief when they were living. So I feel like for some of them, it may have been a female that was at home and she got robbed by a thief, and that's how the untimely death come about. Yeah, we have a privileged lady. So this was a lady that was very well off. She was really wealthy. Okay, so we had the courtship card. So it's something to do with like a relationship or a marriage. I got someone saying about two-timer. Someone was a two-timer. Okay, and we have the community card. So I feel as though that this community had known about what happened. So I feel like it was going around the community for quite some time. I feel like she was the lady. She was very, very well known to the community. Got the name Dunstan coming through as well. And Porter. Okay, so we have toil and labour. So I feel like someone here may have been involved in a lot of labour work. They may have gone through a pretty tough time when they were alive. I feel as though they seemed a bit ragged. I feel like this is someone else. They felt a bit ragged around the edges, like they put a lot of hard work and effort into something, but I just feel as if they wasn't happy with what they was doing. You know, they was destined for something greater. I feel like this was like in the 1800s. Maybe that's why 1800s comes forward actually, yeah. And I got 36 coming through for some significance here. I got the name Beatrice as well coming through. Okay, yeah, someone was very false. Something to do with someone was very false. Someone wasn't what they perceived to be to people. Got the name Courtney coming through as well. Belinda, I'm not sure if I said Belinda, but I got Belinda here as well. Okay, so there was some judication. So someone was up against the court system here, up against the judge or something, and I feel like there's a lot of upheaval regarding this false person. This may have been the thief. Maybe she perceived to be a privileged lady, and this is someone else. I feel like there may be two different people actually here. Yeah, so what I'm getting right now, I feel like, is this lady, she was at home. There was a thief that could have been to do with this privileged lady, or it was this lady, and it was to do with some courtship that was very well known in the community. Then is someone then done a lot of labour work here, and they're very false. And then there was a sense of judication. Yeah, there was a lot of concern here. Got the name Barry and Barnabas. Okay, let's see if I can turn it on. Okay, let's see what messages. With the name Marianne coming forward. Someone enjoyed ballet. Got ballet coming through as well. Someone enjoyed ballet. With the name Libby. And he said with the false person, name coming is Libby. Okay, so your loved ones have said, I send you loving signs through nature. Got the name Billy and Betty with this one. earth is our school, so the earth is basically just lessons, which is pretty accurate if you think about it. I'm being shown a ladybird. Being shown a ladybird. A red ladybird. Significance. Okay, so they said, I feel healthy and happy. Living in Melinda and Maggie. Remember me by the happy memories we created. I watch over you every day. Tears cleanse the soul, so they tell you it's okay to cry. It will help to cleanse your soul and you will feel really better after it. There is no time where I am, time is only on earth. My mind is free. You have nothing to feel guilty about. I just had the name Bane and they're showing me a brown dog, Bane. I have become one of your guides. Don't be afraid. When I picked up this, it was some mentions about a kitchen drawer. So maybe some of you have experiences with the kitchen drawer. And they say right side, left side. Okay. I am with the rest of the family and we have the name Judy come with this. And Parker. I have a new understanding. It is not your fault. Got the name Paddy. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. It was my time to go, and we had the name Judith with this one. I am standing right next to you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I was met by so many loving people. Okay, let's see what other messages they have for you. Got the name Betty coming through here as well. Okay, so I'm seeing a woman, say around about age between 34 and 36. She's got short, like light brownish hair, and she's showing me eating something, and as if like she's been caught off guard, and she's laughing. She's in like a not like a jumpsuit. It's a bit similar to like a tracksuit, but it's like pajama type. Okay, I've got a number 76 coming through. Someone's 76th birthday, and then we've got anniversary coming up. I'm seeing a grave here, and we have like kind of like a black love art type of grave. And I'm also now seeing a gentleman now. He has like brown to greyish type of hair, and he's in the car. He's in the back of a car. And I'm going to name Christopher with him. Got the name Michaela coming through here as well. Okay, I'm seeing another gentleman sitting on a black bench. He has a brown to greyish type of like blazer top on, and he's got trousers that comes up to mid ankles. He's got black shoes, and he looks very, very peaceful. Got the name Benny coming through here as well. Got the name Patrice or Patrice. It also mentions about a family vacation. Maybe you just come off one, or you're looking to go on a family vacation. And I got the Tenerife coming through here as well. So maybe there's a family vacation to Tenerife. They also saying about mentions about the seaside. Okay, so we have a message saying stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection. As we journey through life in the physical world, now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Okay, we have love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just worthy of receiving as you are given love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. I've got mentions of a steam train, and I can hear the train as well, so, like psychically. So maybe there was an accident with the train. So I can hear like the trains, like, you know, like the tooting noise. So also has study. So spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go and learn, whether it's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Got a gentleman coming through here. I'm got a name Jeffrey. Got the name Victor with this card. So forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay, ground yourself. Being distracted and unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So I was being shown when I was reading that white flowers, and I had the name of Willow. So this could be a person, an animal, an actual flower, or a place, something very significant with the name Willow. Okay, so there is a mother figure coming in. So a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time, holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants you to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. Got her name Susan here. Bella, nature. So this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization and strength. Nature has much to offer. So take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you start to attract prosperity and abundance. One named Luke coming through. Embrace the moment, embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself and others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Mentions about a Bible. Either look at a Bible or you've come in encounter with a Bible. Self-love. Now is a time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. Okay. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been on our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So for some of you, you may have animals that have passed on. Just ask. There are many here in spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made of the angels and divine source, loved ones, friends and guides and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team and all you have to do is ask for the help and guidance. Okay, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you achieved, all that you are, all that you will become. Every once in a while it's important to stop and acknowledge what you achieved and to be proud. Okay, dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. Just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages and more. So your loved ones is trying to tell you some messages through your dreams. So please take good note of your dreams. Stand your ground is empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is a moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. Okay, so there is a father here as well. Father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into any time for every reason. Whether your father is still here or past, the father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will experience. So the name Joseph coming through with that one. Soul power. Always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is a true essence and you can have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you will be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in a higher good and guidance of spirit. We hold only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. Okay. Let's go through these again then. So let's see if I can pick up anything on you. Okay, so we got the name Leo. Pritchard. Oscar. 79. Something to do with either a street called Alleyway, or there is involvements to do with an alleyway. Okay, that's that one. Got someone like shouting Bobby with this card. Strong Bobby. We've got Beardo. Like a nickname, Beardo. I just had either someone called someone a Fruit Loop, or this person used to like Fruit Loops. Because I'm seeing the box of cereals of Fruit Loops. I never had them, so I wouldn't know what they like, but I'm seeing Fruit Loops and it actually spelled out. This mentions about someone being very antsy. I was trying to tune into his father. Okay, so I do see a gentleman that has grey hair, grey moustache. I got 5'7", as in stamp. Something about reward. Maybe you've had a reward for something, or there is a reward coming in. I feel like someone is a Pisces zodiac sign, because I'm seeing Pisces. Got the name Philip and Fred. Yeah, well, I've got spirits saying to me that you need to make a diary. So they show me a diary, and you need to write down your dreams here. They show me a diary and you write in, so you need to write down your dreams, because they are very, very relevant. They are trying to give you signs and symbols for what is actually to come for you. So this is like a predicted future type of card, and this is close loved ones here, and I got a nanny. I got the name Billy Bob Ray. Something to do with animal tusks. So maybe some of you have animal tusks like as a decoration at home. This mentions about someone also got a pixie haircut. Okay, so with this Be Proud card, I had someone saying that either yourself or they're broody. I'm feeling like they're saying that you've been broody. It's like you want children, you've been seeing children or babies, and it's making you feel a bit broody. So they tell me this, someone's broody. And it's something about not being in a relationship that can fulfill you, to actually get you to actually have like children and to settle down. Okay, so I had the word territorial that come through the just as. They also mentioning about, I don't know if he's like playing marbles or something, like something got like a marbling to it. So like it could be like marbling table, marble looking couch, something to do with marble. Okay, so I've got with this Animal Kingdom card, I've got like a sausage dog that I'm being shown. It is like a dark chocolatey colour, like tan to it. And I've got number 3, so I don't know if it's 3 when you add this dog, or they passed away at the age of 3, something to do with number 3. Got the name Patsy coming through here as well, and Wagner. Okay, so Spirit is telling me that you need to detoxify yourself. There is attachments, there is things that you're going through and have that possibly involvement with restraints. I'm saying try and be more you. Nothing for this one at the moment. Okay, so you may be going through a situation to do with someone being patronising, because I got the word patronising. Someone was very patronising. So please take that with a pinch of salt. Okay, so we've got Mother Nature here. So I am being shown a dog and like a specific trail. Either that's what you do every day, you like take your dogs for a walk, and there's a specific trail you go to. So that's what they show me here. Okay, Mother's card. Okay, so I feel like someone's mum had passed away in a nursing home. And we have an initial B. Got 97 coming through, maybe they were aged 97. Also seeing Bronx, B-R-O-N-X, significance here. Yeah, with this card, I feel like you need to ground yourself, because with this card, I'm getting a lot of like drained energy, like lethargic, tired, and need some inner peace. You need to try and ground yourself. Okay, so they tell you need to forgive. There's something to do with superstitions as well. I feel like superstitions have got the best of someone. Got the name K coming through here. Okay, so as I picked up this card, I had Harvard. So some of you may be going to Harvard to study. But I also just had the place Belarus come through. Harvard, and then I had something called Belarus. I got the name Casey with this too. Love. Yes, so they want you to focus on yourself, especially your heart chakra. They want you to just find love and compassion within yourself, as well with others here as well. Stay connected. So they want you to tune in a bit more, so they can get more deeper and deeper. Nothing. Okay, let's have a look at this card. I was met by so many lovely people. Okay, so we have the name, well, they show me and I can hear. One is Brady and the other one is Brandy. So there's two names. So we got Alzheimer's. Someone had Alzheimer's. And mentions about speech problem, but then they're saying speech impediment. Okay, I have a new understanding. Okay, I am with the rest of the family, so I've got someone saying there is a great-grandfather, great-grandmother. They tell me the name Augie. Cariad. They say you have a lot of sorrows when it comes to this person. I've just had someone saying to like flip a pillow. Like, or you flip a pillow and you found like a feather. Something about flipping a pillow and then again shown a feather. One named Tony came through with that. Okay, since I picked this up, someone mentioned about suicide. Someone also had a collapsed lung that caused like a lot of breathing difficulties. But now they're saying they are pain free. And it was their time to leave. As I saw it in several places at once. So like they tend to like split their energy and get in here 3 ways. So it's basically only 3 main people that they visit, that they care for. We've got the name Macaulay. They become one of your guides. Okay, so with this card where it says it's not your fault, I've got mentions about a delayed reaction when it comes to a car accident. There's delayed action. And something to do with a red light. Nothing, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Their mind is free. Tears cleanse the soul. So I'm seeing a female sitting down on a couch with her hands facing her hands, crying, and then I see like their loved one is like next to them, but like over and over, I'm like rubbing their back, like say everything's gonna be okay. So they're gonna be there anyway. So you know, just share your tears. It's good to cleanse your soul. I feel healthy and happy. So there's mentions to do with a Fitbit and also cigarette smokes. Okay, they send you loving signs through nature. I've also got a bee, a buzzy bee. So a buzzy bee that's very, very annoying. And they want to tell you there's signs from them. And it mentions about a beautiful buttercup. Okay, so they watch over you every day. So I'm seeing them looking out of a window, like looking out as if you're outside. So they're just watching you, just keeping an eye on you to make sure that you are protected. Okay, don't be afraid. So there is something coming in that you're not going to be expecting. Something that you may see, hear, or experience, and they tell you don't be afraid. Okay, so as soon as I seen this just now, it's telling me that they used to enjoy doing puzzles. You know, they used to like doing crosswords and things like that. They was like very practical type of person, and that's the way they want you to keep remembering them by. Okay. Okay, so we have the house. So as soon as I picked up this house, it's something to do with the documentation that needs to be looked over. And this is to do with some will. So I feel like some of you may have inherited this house through a will. Okay, so we have come through is a mistress of a house. So this may have been a mistress or like the, you know, housewife. Okay, so with the thief, it mentions about a back door. So maybe this thief had got in through a back door. Okay, so as soon as I picked up this privileged lady, I had the Morocco come through for this person. Okay, we have a counterpart. Someone that seems stable, but in fact they're not really stable. yeah, so we have the community, so there's a lot of acknowledgement within the community. There's just some, basically putting a face on in front of people, you know, out in the community. I feel like someone worked in like a cotton factory and like they just could not stop. They had to just continually keep doing it. Excuse me. Okay, so we have someone that is a very false person, someone who tried like masquerading as like a nice person, but in fact they're not very nice. You know, they type to just talk behind your back, or talk to people about things or people. Okay, so when I picked up this adjudication, I had the word summons. So someone had a summons, like a letter or something like that. Okay, so yeah, we have mother that's coming through that had a vow or made a vow to you. Is to have trust and faith, possibly a religious person. Someone that either worked or died on a ship or had some type of relevance to ships. There is an orphan, someone that like had to have a lot of anger. There was some finances or like a will involvements. Okay, so there may be something to do with the water. So water may have had some involvements. There was some persecution and inquisition. There have been some health issues. There was a sudden leaving or a sudden travel. There was transportation, so they may have been working on trains, or someone had taken someone like to go away for a while. Or there was a death by a train. So we have Egypt, so I feel like this person may have went on a holiday or actually lived out in Egypt. Okay, there was some form of communal living. There was involvement to do with a monk or a nun. There was some involvement to do with arts, as in like music or career. There was a karmic relationship. Someone that may have worked in the army or worked in the navy or something like that, or the war. There was a little bit of poverty regarding food and drinks. There was the feeling of like not having enough or just coming off, you know, eating and drinking. There was an ex-partner, someone that you was in a relationship with. Somebody was a Native American. There was a baby that passed over, either yourselves or someone very close to you. Celtic, so this person may have been, or persons may have been a Celtic, or had a cross as a grave, or something close. They may have been like a Roman Catholic or lived in Rome. There was a spouse. Okay, so there was a father, you know, a very kind, caring type. There was some involvement to do with spirituality or religion. Either they lived in Asia or we used to pray to the Buddha or something that's very Asian. There was some farm involvement, either owning a farm or just generally being on a farm. There's been like decorating or having jewellery or something very significant with angels. There was a medicine man or a woman, or could have been like a doctor or a nurse or a dentist or something like that. Someone was very crafty with their hands, like they enjoyed woodwork and things like that. Okay, let's see what initials we have then. Okay, initials about your loved ones. Okay, so here we have 2 normal bicycles. We have a motorbike, so they may have been involved in like a motorbike or a bike accident. Okay, so the initials we have for the loved ones is T, Z, Z, B, G, N, N, K, E, B, A, G, J, and they may have had like something very symbolic to pineapples, so they may have enjoyed eating pineapples, that could be their favourite thing, or they may have had like a tattoo with a pineapple on it or something very significant. Okay then, so that is what I have for your reading. I hope you all enjoyed. If so and you can resonate with it, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.